Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I am Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp, and it is Sunday, December 27th, 2020. Happy holidays. We're coming up on a new year, so Happy New Year. If you're new to me because you love this topic, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Please be sure to check out my website at lisahopp.com and also my Facebook business page under Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. And if you're coming to me through YouTube, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'd appreciate it so very much. You're also welcome, by the way, to give me any feedback and ask any questions you may have through my email, which is serenityharbor@verizon.net. And for those of you coming back week after week, thank you so much. Thank you. Words can't express. I just appreciate you. Your feedback, your support. I can't find it. I can't find the words. I just do. So thank you, and please keep coming back, and please keep sharing. Let's all serve together and help each other through this time, which can be such a boot camp, But there's a purpose for being here. And today I'm going to talk about a topic which is my favorite topic, and that is manifesting your ideal life. Because I know that we're supposed to. I know that we are capable of it. I know that it's what this life is all about. And you know what's miraculous, what's wonderful, what's so important to know, what matters for you to know, is that you can deliberately create your life just like anybody else in this world. We're all on equal footing. We're not really taught that in this society of ours, this world, are we? There's the haves or the have-nots, the 1%, the 99%. But what is important to know is that it's not that it's anybody's fault or anybody's blame. It's just we're simply not taught what's so important for us to know. Those that are the happiest, the wealthiest among us, a lot of them, if they stay wealthy, all of them know that they are deliberate creators. They understand what to do. They study it. They live it. Where the rest of us, though, or ones that are not deliberate creators, or more create on autopilot, we just get up every day and do our cycles. We live a life according to what we've learned through those that came before us. We have certain beliefs and thoughts and emotions that have been designed through being observers of our world. Our personal story, our personal world. We've learned through others. We've learned through the news or through our parents, our teachers, our town. We've just been following along, not realizing that at any moment we can turn it all around. We can make it better. Now, if you live your life quite happily, of course, no one's saying that you shouldn't. You're doing something right. But what I've seen, what I've learned, is many people would ask for more. Now, there's a good mother out there right now who's listening to me, and she's saying, and maybe it's a good father too, she and he are saying, I just want my children to be healthy. I just want my children to be happy. Well, you can't deliberately create for another. You deliberately create for you. And then it rolls over to them. So if you want your children to have an ideal life, you got to show them. You got to show them you living an ideal life. And you're good stock. If you want for another, that's how we're all supposed to be, really. When we're at our highest consciousness selves. But truly, that great source, whether you call it God, or Yahweh, or Source, or Universe, or Father, or Mother, or goddess. That great source wants us all to be fulfilled, wants us all to feel love, wants us all to come from a place of overflowing all of that service and love out to others. So today's topic, manifesting your ideal year, is really about manifesting your ideal life. And I'm going to share some tips today that if you are a spiritual student, you've heard before. If you've read my books, you've heard before. But it's so important. Repetition is the way to create your ideal life. Repetition is necessary. So it's so important to hear it again, especially as we go into this new year. So thank you for joining me. And if you want, you can pull up a word pad or get a pad and pen and write some of these down. I'll give you a moment to do that. Step number 1. And some of these steps, as I said, you have heard before, but I'm going to put them in my own important numbering. So they may be a little bit out of whack or a little bit different than what you've heard before from other spiritual teachers. Number 1, gratitude. Here's a key that is so important, so essential, and a lot of you aren't doing it, but it is so important to do it. It literally will change your life. Even if it doesn't change your life overnight, it has to eventually. It might take a week, it might take a month, but it will. Before you get out of bed in the morning, or whenever you get out of bed if you work overnight, it's so important before you start your day to lie there and feel gratitude. Pick anything to feel gratitude about. You only have to spend about 5 minutes on it, but in your own mind, form a list. Lie there. Be grateful for the roof over your head. Be grateful for the job that you have. Be grateful if you don't have a job, for the prospects of job and the fact that you're waking up in that morning and opportunities are on their way. Be grateful for health. Be grateful for the promise of health. Be grateful for your children. Be grateful for your grandchildren. Be grateful for rain in a dry area. Be grateful for the sun. If it's going to snow, be grateful for snow if you love snow. Find things little and find things huge to be grateful for. And do not rise until you feel your spirit lifted by your feelings of gratitude. You're starting your day off right. You're starting your day off in highest consciousness. And when you're in highest consciousness, you can only attract to you highest consciousness. What does highest consciousness bring? Positive experiences, luck, opportunities, abundance, love, respect, breaks. When we're at our highest consciousness or highest vibration, we're in the place to receive everything that we would ask for. Does it happen every moment of every day? No, there are still lessons to learn, expansion to happen, chapters to go through. But overall, yes. Overall, your life will become much more positive, much more abundant, much more healthier, much more loving. So gratitude is essential. It is essential. And here's the wonderful thing about it is that it helps your health. So you'll feel better. You're curing yourself through gratitude. So it is so worth it. So worth it. I found this week, I don't mind sharing with you, I've had a rough year. If you're coming back every week, you know that. if you've come into my office or had Zoom or a telephone appointment, I might have told you. And there was a moment this week where I thought, what am I going to talk about on December 31st when every year I give a gratitude letter to the year and I get ready with plenty of enthusiasm for my new year. It's like I love to give the current year a send-off. And this year, believe it or not, I don't really have the desire to send off this year. There are people that I have to leave behind in this year that I spoke to for the last time, that I hugged for the last time. And I just don't want to walk away from that. I don't want to rah-rah. F off 2020, I'm going into 2021. I don't want to talk about the year like that. I want to stay right here and still be with all of them. So I thought to myself, that's not how you truly wish to be, though. And what I mean by that is, I am a spiritual teacher. I came to this earth to be a spiritual teacher. I love my work. And I want to serve others. And I also want to attract to my life what I can be grateful for. I want to live a good one. I want to be free. I want to live an unlimited life. So when I was feeling all those feelings the other day, I took a moment lying in bed and I said, Ashley, I understood that the next day when I woke up I should take a moment. That how I was feeling, though human and understandable, was not really at a higher vibration. Those loved ones in spirit do want me to move forward, not leave them behind, but in positively and with higher vibration move into my future and live my best possible life. They wouldn't want me to be sad or have anxiety or worry or grief. They want me to be happy. So I said to myself, Self, what can I do about this to bring back happy? Gratitude. So I made an intention before I get up the next morning to lie in bed and to think about everything I'm grateful for. And I did. And I know how important it is, so it was not a hard thing to do. And I did, and I felt better. And then that day I noticed something. I was manifesting better things into my day. Things were working out. Prosperity increased. People were kinder than they had been in a few days. It was better. So I can tell you from personal experience, it works. Gratitude works. And you have to feel it. You have to feel it. It can't be, sometimes we have to fake it before we feel it, but it's so important to feel it. I see people very much sometimes And I understand. I so understand. But I will see people and they talk about their unhappiness every day. They put it on Facebook for everyone to see. And they don't realize that they're attracting the same thing to them. That's why they keep talking about it every day, because it keeps coming. Gratitude allows you the ability to attract happy in. So it's so important to do it. And we'll address a little bit more what else is important next. And one of the things that I'll hint is so important is to speak and feel what you want, not dwell in unhappiness, negativity, and discord and drama, because you're just gonna get it back. Ill health and whatever else, things that you may be dealing with. You want to focus on wellness and happiness and gratitude and love. And dwelling on that will eventually dissipate those things in your life that are not working out right now. It will always happen. So the next step, once you do not get out of bed before doing gratitude, do not. I don't care if the alarm clock didn't go off and you're late. Stop and do gratitude. After that, the next step, number 2, you have to be clear on what you want in your life. Do you know how much money you really want to make? Do you have a number in your head? You find that number and then say, and more. And more. Do you know what kind of house you want to live in? Do you know where you want to live? Do you know what your life purpose is? Do you know what you really want to do for your work? Because, intrepid listeners, it's not just about give me $1 million and all my worries will go away. You've heard the lottery winners that get the cash and blow it because they're not comfortable. They don't know what they want. They go back to where they were because that was where their comfort level was. Their comfort level in discomfort. But then you have other ones that say, I know I want 21 million. I feel I have 21 million. This is what I'm doing with 21 million. And then they get 21 million. So get clear on what you want in the way of income or prosperity. It doesn't have to be through work, health, happiness, love, home. And it's fun. Think about it. Look at pictures. Compile your life on a vision board or on your computer or on your phone, wherever you want to. And you can change it up. It doesn't have to be, compiled and done. Because we grow, we expand. Maybe today a 5 bedroom's good for you, but a 10 bedroom's good tomorrow. Or a 5 bedroom's good today and a 2 bedroom's good tomorrow. Think about it. Get clear. Because the more clarity you have, the less confused the universe is. Because it wants to send you what you want. Your energy, putting out energy that you will receive back. Put out the energy of what you want. All you have to do is express what you want, and the universe will conspire to give it to you. This is what the happiest and wealthiest among us know. They know. They know. And they don't mind having it. Step 3. You got to feel it. You got to feel that you have it right now. You got to be in the present moment. Feel it. See it. But remember, gratitude. You cannot have what you... Let's use this example. Let's say your ideal home is at the beach. It's a cottage at the beach. You can't be in your current condo, inland, hating it, thinking it's too small, thinking it needs repairs, wishing you had a better life, and get the cottage at the beach. You have to feel gratitude for what you currently have, while understanding and being very clear and feeling that you have that cottage. Gratitude for what you have right now in the physical, knowing that you also have what you want, it's just not in the physical yet. The physical is always last. It starts with energy first. When you put out the energy of I have, I feel, I see, it comes to you. So that's why when you say I can't afford that, it continues. Remember, it's not human, it's not your fault. We're just not taught about energy. We should be teaching about energy in kindergarten. You know, children know to play. They know to daydream. And then we get into school and we're taught about the, quote, real world. Or we hear our parents or other people talk about the real world or their experiences. And we just suck it all in and start living the way that other people have taught us to live. But we came knowing. Some children are so strong in their spirit nowadays, they're not so easily programmed. But most still can be easily programmed, or a lot. And so, here's the wonderful thing though. You can always reprogram yourself at any moment, at any age. It's never too late. So feel it, visualize it. State it as fact with affirmations. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am loved. I am more than enough. I am living my ideal life. Say it in the mirror to yourself every day. Listen to self-hypnosis recordings or any hypnosis recordings that you feel comfortable with and give you positive affirmations and programming as you drift off to sleep at night, or when you're starting to get tired at night. You have least resistance. It'll get into your subconscious and it'll reprogram it. It'll replace I'm not enough with I am enough. It will replace I can't afford it or I don't have enough income with I'm getting multiple streams of income. My income is increasing every day. I'm becoming more and more prosperous every day. One of my mentors, Bob Proctor, has a 30-minute and he has a 8-hour YouTube video of him doing money-attracting affirmations that you can listen to as you're drifting off to sleep. I am so happy and grateful now that I am attracting multiple streams of income. And he repeats it, and repeats it. It's easy. Do it. The millionaires. And the billionaires know the power of repetition. They know the power of hypnosis. They know the power of the spoken word. They know the power of positive thoughts and feelings. They know you can do what they do. They're truly not in a different class. So live it, be it. See it, visualize it, yes. If you can't visualize, it's okay, you don't have to. Just be it, just feel it, walk around this earth, feeling good that you have what you want. You have to align with it before you see it. So, let me be clear. If you want to attract financial freedom, and you're clear that financial freedom for you is $500,000 a year or $1 million a year, whatever you choose, you can't attract that if you're feeling $40,000 a year. You have to walk around. Say this to yourself. How's my life look at that amount of money? What do I have? Do you know that saying to yourself, how does my life look, just a question mark, will actually bring it towards you? And it's fun. How does my life look at 200,000, 400,000, 800,000, a million, $1.5 million, 10 million, $1 billion? How's my life look? What do I have? What do I own? Who am I helping? Because it's so important to serve as well. When you're at a higher consciousness, a positive vibration, you love the idea of helping others. Who am I able to help? And no, not just your children. I'm talking about the world. We're not supposed to fix and save those around us. Generosity. Who are you generous with? Who would you help? What population? What part of the world? Is it children? Is it seniors? Women? Men? When you're feeling good and you're affirming it's yours and you can feel it so much that it's real, then it's got to come. And you'll see it maybe in trickles first. But then there are some days when you'll see it in floods. And no matter what bills do, or what the job area looks like, or how the health is going, you stay in that feeling of prosperity and wellness. And with gratitude, do what you can with paying the bills, treating the illness. You do what you can, but you keep that feeling, that momentum going, because that is so powerful. That's why they say laughter is the best medicine, because it raises your vibration. Keeping your vibration high and doing what you can with gratitude will literally change your life. Next, step 4, you got to take action. Pay yourself first. Put away something in a savings, even if it's $5 a day or $5 a week. Say yes to the opportunity. Apply for the job. Go to a college or a university and ask them how you can enroll. How can you make it occur? Go up to the ideal home, to the real estate agent. Help me make this work out, because it's possible. Take action. Sometimes your actions come from gut. Sometimes there's someone coming to you and saying, I have this opportunity for you. We cannot get what we want standing still, sitting on our couch, and just visualizing and feeling it. We also have to take a step towards it. That's why they say heaven helps those who help themselves. You take a step, and heaven does 20, 50, 100, a million for you. But you have to take that one step in faith and belief and feeling. Book the trip. Test drive the car. Action is required. And through all of this, as you're feeling it, as you're visualizing it, as you're taking action, as you're living in gratitude, watch your thoughts, watch your words. You want an overall positive feeling there too. If you hear yourself saying, I can't afford that, or I have cancer, stop it and reverse it. I am abundant. I'm in the process of healing. I'm on the way to a cure. I love my life. I know I am loved. It can turn around any time. All the opportunities I need are coming to me. All the resources I need are coming to me. Watch your words, watch your thoughts. You see, your thoughts have been programmed. Your subconscious mind has your whole memory bank, and it has years of it. So it's not an overnight job. The most successful, happiest, wealthiest among us work every day, and they read. They read books about manifesting their ideal life. Some of them write books about it too, because they study, and when they study, they want to share. So they'll get into a mentoring program, and then they'll create a mentoring program. And there's nothing wrong with that. Part of also living your ideal life here with gratitude, living it, feeling it, thinking it, saying it. Watch your bubble. You can't attract wealth if you're around people who talk poor. You're going to have to distance yourself from them. So your relationships are probably going to change. You don't necessarily have to cut them, but you have to watch whom is around your world. Because if you're at their level, you can't rise up to the level that you're trying to manifest. And you know this is working when you don't feel the strong connection with people that you used to. When you go, I don't feel aligned with them anymore. All they do is talk about this or that, and that just doesn't align with me. So then you know you're on your way. and what you're trying to manifest is about to arrive. Now, if they're meant to be in your world, they'll raise their vibration and join you. Sometimes we have to be, we live our lives, and sometimes people follow and they get inspired by us, and they change their lives as well. And that's okay. That's actually very rewarding. As we follow others as mentors, others can follow us, and you can be a mentor. And heaven likes that too. Heaven wants that as well. So get into the bubble. If you want wealth, try as much as you can to be with those who have wealth. Learn from them. Try to connect with them in some way. If you want health, do not spend a lot of time with people who want to complain about their bodies, their aches, their pains. You can't achieve health if you're surrounded by illness, or ill health. Ensure that people who are around you are supporting your vibration. You can pray for them, you can send them healing, you can send them positive vibes. But you cannot attract at the level of what you don't want to have. You have to raise your vibration up. So watch it, live it. Feel it, see it. There are people that don't want to hit the lottery because they don't want to lose friends. Okay. Wish granted. Then there's a group of friends that love each other and would together play the lottery and win. So, pay attention to those thoughts. Pay attention to those whispers. Be very clear on what you want, and then open your doors and windows to having it. And yes, you can start this on January 1st. But anybody who's successful would tell you, get clear and start as soon as possible, meaning now, because that way you go running into your new year and everything comes quicker rather than starting on a certain date and just delaying what you truly want. Start as soon as possible. Happy New Year. I wish you, I have a sense that this year will be better. Will be better. And for you personally, I hope it is the best year yet. And that you do attract, achieve, acquire all that you would ask for. And that your life is filled with blessings and love. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. Be sure to check out my website at lisahopp.com. That's LISAHOPP.com. And also connect with me on Facebook through my business page under Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp, on YouTube, and wherever else you may see me. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you next week.